Hello, my beautiful Tauruses. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How you feeling? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to everybody. How you doing? I love you guys. Y'all doing all right? Everybody all right? Oh, I'm still here, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. How you doing? Thank you. I love you guys. How y'all feeling? How you doing? Yeah. It's me. It's me. And you better know it, right? Let's get it. How y'all feeling? How you doing, my beautiful Tauruses? Let's see what's in your energy. Spirit, come through for me. This is for Taurus. What is it that Taurus needs to do? Okay, needs to hear, needs to do. September the 18th, 2025. I am Positive Thoughts of Energy, the original. I am the original. Okay? I'm not going to reach out to nobody for no reason or nothing. I'm the original. Watch out for them copycats out there. Okay? Watch out for them copycats out there. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's see what's in your energy, Taurus. Okay, you got Knight of Wands energy here, Taurus. Knight of Wands here. That's some in and out energy going on, baby. Four Wands in the reverse. Okay. I feel as though that Taurus, with this Four Wands in the reverse, this is somebody that is playing with you. Okay. This is someone in your energy. Could be a strong fire sign. Could be also an air sign. Okay. No, strong fire sign. No air. Right. So far. Take what resonate, reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. Okay. Take what resonate. But I feel like whoever this person in your energy, maybe you're looking for something serious, or I feel as though that some of you could be in separation or getting ready to file for a divorce or getting ready to just be in separation from this person because this person ain't making no changes. They're not making you happy. You got the Sun card here in the reverse. Okay. I feel like this person is stuck. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all ready to leave somebody. Oh yeah, some of you about to take a new leap of faith, and you're about to leave. Look at that. You got the Fool card here alone. So yeah, some of you, remember, everybody on different timelines. Some of you already done left somebody in the cold. Earth sign, you could have left in the cold. Some of you took a chance, took a risk, you left somebody in the cold because, number one, this person is playing too much. Okay, that Nine of Wands is in and out, hot, cold, and you wasn't happy. I feel like this person, if you wasn't married to this person, y'all lived up under the same roof. If you wasn't living up under the same roof, you just left this person. You just left them right where they was at. Some of you, like I say, this could be past tense, 5 months ago, 5 days ago, you could have left this person, if not longer than that. But I feel like you're taking a new leap of faith. You just want to be free. Some of you just want to be free. You just ready to just leave this person because this person is showing up in your energy as a player. Okay? Yeah, this person showing up in your life as a player. Was a player and you wasn't happy. Okay? And so you left this person out in the cold. Or reverse the roles. This could have been somebody that kept playing around with you, playing that hot cold, and could have left you just standing there, you know what I'm saying, with no stability. This person didn't want to have anything stable. Okay, vice versa. But I really pick up the energy, Taurus, that you left somebody because somebody was not looking for the same thing possibly as you was. If you wasn't living together, I feel like this person wasn't looking for marriage. You could have been looking for marriage, or you was married to this person and you separated, you left. Somebody left somebody out in the cold. Okay? And if this is you leaving this person out in the cold, I don't blame you because the first card came out is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is straight up player energy, like hot, cold, in, out. This person was somebody that didn't know what they wanted. This person didn't know what they wanted. Okay, this person could have also been the type that was very contradicting. They contradict themselves, say one thing and not about that life. They didn't practice what they preached. And I feel like you wasn't happy. It was, this person kind of left you stuck, wondering with this hangman all in your head, guessing, assuming, hoping, wishing, you know what I'm saying? And this person just might have been playing a lot of mind games with this hangman here, because with the hangman, you notice in the tarot deck, this hangman, the light bulb is on, like keeping you stuck and stagnant. So this could have been someone that had you just this could have been someone was trying, for some of y'all. Okay, for some of y'all, this person could have been trying to string you along. For some of y'all, this person could have been just trying to love bomb you. They were up to nothing. Okay, this person was just not in it for any type of stability. If you were married to this man or this woman, this person just wasn't doing right. That's why you said you're taking a leap of faith. It's like you're moving on. You want to be free. I feel like with this Fool card clarifying this four wands in the reverse, telling me that you want to be free from this. I just want to be free, free, free. I just got to be free. Yeah. You just want to be free from this situation because you're tired of the hot, cold, and you're tired of the highs and the lows. You don't know who you're getting. You don't know how your day gonna be with this person. You don't know. It's like you're just tired. Some of you been in this for 4 years. Okay, some of you been going through this for 4 years, 4 to 5 years. 5 can be very significant. Okay, some of you this is past tense. You could have left this person 5 years ago. 5 months ago. Okay, take what resonate. 1 to 5. Yeah, I feel like, well, this person's in your energy. You got the Page of Swords. Oh yeah, this person is taking it hard. You got the Page of Swords that flew right over there, and you got the 9 of Swords. This person is hitting them now. It's hitting him or her. Let me tell you something. With this nine of Swords, I see this as this person up in the middle of the night scrolling, right? Watching you scrolling down your page, social media, your account. They could be from a fake page, but they're scrolling and they're looking and they're like, they must be seeing some good pictures of you. You happy, you doing good. You know what I'm saying? And it is really bothering this person, okay? Yeah, this person, you go look and you will find. Seek and you shall find. So this person is looking at you and got to watch you after you are no longer want to deal with this person because you decided to go. So you decided to take a leap of faith and go on to be free from this marriage, from this situationship, from this connection, from whoever this was to you. Take what resonate, reverse the roles. Yeah, they're scrolling, watching. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very heavy. Very heavy. Also fire sign in here, earth sign in here. Okay, this person's not happy. This person could be really this person's really thinking about this whole situation here, Taurus. And when I tell you this person do not like what they're seeing, this right here, when you're in the 9 of Swords, this is like insomnia. This person cannot sleep. This person is tossing and turning. This person is constantly scrolling, watching you, looking at your pages. It's like people don't realize the more that they're watching their ex or watching the person that they was dealing with, you think that's going to make you feel any better? It's not going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel even worse. And it's like they're watching you scrolling and they're insomnia and they like, you know what I'm saying, all in their head. And they're like, it's messing with this person really, really bad. It's messing with this man or woman really, really bad, Taurus. Yeah, real bad. And I feel like a lot of times a person only feel the way they feel is because you're no longer putting up with this type of energy anymore. Now, before, they wasn't worried about seeing you or looking at you. They were worried about just playing with you, trying to love bomb you, maybe trying to string you along, or maybe just wasn't acting right. Wanted to, whoever this was could have had a whole family at the house, but still wanted to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to be in that player energy. You know what I'm saying? This person was the type as well that act like they didn't have any responsibility. And you got tired of the unhappiness. You got tired of feeling like, don't know how to take this man or this woman, right? Well, yeah, this person, I feel as though, Taurus, that whoever this is didn't realize that you was going to leave them standing right where they were at. Okay, they didn't realize that you was going to leave them out in the cold. And now, when I tell you suffer, I mean suffer. You hear me? This person is not... I don't even know why they're doing this to themselves. Why are you going to keep looking, knowing that it's going to make you upset, knowing it's going to make you depressed, knowing it's going to make you... You're sitting there. This person is laying there in the bed, sitting up in the bed, watching, going down your timeline, going down, scrolling down the page, watching you be happy, watching you taking your, you got pictures uploaded, or just looking back on the memories of, you know what I'm saying? Or this person could be strolling in their phone in the middle of the night, looking at the pictures that y'all used to take together and the memories that y'all had together. Whatever they're doing, they're really making it even harder on him or herself, because they're constantly reminding themselves of the memories. So that means that this person is constantly looking back on nostalgia memories of, what they have lost. And a lot of times it's like, do you think you can go on forever playing with somebody's heart, playing with somebody's feelings, and think that somebody's not going to wake up to your BS, and you think that somebody's supposed to keep staying in that? Only reason why this person is feeling the way that he or she is feeling is because you're done. You're not tolerating this hot and cold, in and out, up and down type of energy. Whoever this wasn't worrying about it before. When y'all were together, when you were married, when you was living up under the same roof, but they took it for granted. They took you for granted. They didn't think that you would ever leave, and you left with the fool card. You took a risk, took a chance, and got the hell out of there. You took a risk, took a chance, and you said, I want to be free from this connection. Period. So now they're in isolation, okay? In isolation, thinking. They in isolation, Virgo energy, isolation, could be depressed, but they're showing up in your energy. This person is definitely showing up in your energy. This person, I feel like if this was somebody, if you wasn't married to this person or anything, this person thought that they was going to continue to get away with coming and going when they please, come and see you when they please, call you when they please, all those kind of things when they please. You know what I'm saying? This was somebody thought that they was just going to be able to come in your door, out your door, come call you, everything. They just thought they was just, I feel like whoever this was very nonchalant. See, you got the Six of Pentacles. This person was breadcrumbing you. Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles is no reciprocity. Six of Pentacles is breadcrumbing, hot, cold, in, out. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that for some of y'all, if this was someone fresh that you met 6 months ago, this Six of Pentacles, you could have met this person 6 months ago, or you could have been with this person, who knows? But they were definitely in the energy of no reciprocity, breadcrumbing, hot, cold, in, out. And they thought you was going to continue. You was not happy with them, and they did not care about you not being happy. Now they all in their head in isolation, because now they see that you are free, that you don't want this anymore. So this was somebody that only gave you the bare minimum, but you gave to this connection very faithfully. This was someone that you was very faithful to. This was someone that you know, would do anything for. But this person would only do a little bit for you, or always had their hand out and took from you, but would not give you the same. This was somebody hot and cold, didn't care how they treated you. You know what I'm saying? How much more you think a person can take? Ain't nobody gonna keep going through that. You know what I mean? And I feel like you just had your breaking point. You said, nah, I'm about to leave you right where you're standing. Okay? Queen of Cups. You followed your heart. Yeah, you followed your heart and left this person. You followed your heart and left this person right in the cold. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You got tired of the breadcrumbing. You got tired of the no reciprocity. You was just the one giving. They may have gave to you a little bit of their energy, and that energy that they gave you was the hot and cold energy. It wasn't no positivity energy. It wasn't no stability, no stableness of energy. There was no stableness of a connection. The energy that they gave you was hot and cold. So you followed your heart. And I also feel like not only did you follow your heart, I feel like you realize a lot of you could be empaths. And so you could be very gullible. You could be the type of person that really gravitate towards people's energy, people's feelings. I feel like when you met this person, you kind of, you really fell for this person emotionally. But that's why I say about empaths. If you're an empath, if you really, when you meet people and it's based off of their problems and issues, and you feel like, you just gravitate like, that's how a person would take your kindness for weakness. You see what I'm saying? And they would take and drag you. And I feel like with a lot of you, you get yourself in trouble with this Queen of Cups, which is the empath card, which is someone that is very caring, very compassionate. You give too much of yourself and you don't know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, you just keep giving. It's like the more they play on your mentality with the manipulation, and they know how to get you, they know how to play that hot and cold to get what they want from you, because you have that type of heart, you have that type of soul. But that is where you have to learn to heal from and set boundaries, and only stop giving, only you start giving so much of yourself. That's why this person was in and out, because this person played on your heartstring. That's why because this person, like I say, with this wands, this could have been a straight up Sagittarius. Okay? Or they could have it in their chart. This is definitely a fire sign. Okay, this person saw how compassionate and gullible that you were, that anything that they could tell you or anything that they can try to make you feel sorry for them, you will fall for it. And I feel like it really, some of you went through this for 4 to 6 years. You was with this person 1 to 6 years. Okay, some of you, this was fresh. Okay, some of you hair up and got out of this. Okay, where this person's thinking about you now. This person's thinking about you because this person realized that he or she, when I say they to new viewers, they realized that they treated you wrong. They really took you for granted because you were the type of person that was there for them. But they took, by you being there for him or her, they took that as an advantage, instead of realizing that you were the type that because you done it, you cared and you loved that person. But they took it as a way to cash out, to take an advantage of you. And so now they have to suffer. And they're in isolation. They're having insomnia. They're looking at the memories. They also are looking at all the things that you've done for him or her. Okay, I mean, look how they're looking. Look at that. They're also looking at the things that you've done for them. They could be scrolling on their phone, and they're looking at a lot of memories of y'all, of things that you've done. You were there for this man or this woman. You were there. You were there. You were there. But they wanted to play with your heartstring. Sometimes it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, relationships, situation. It don't matter when when you have somebody in your life and you are very compassion caring, and you'll do, you'll do the most for, and they take that as a come up, or they take that as an advantage. It's very hurtful. But what is going to happen in the end, even though they hurt you, they're going to suffer even more, because they're not going to find anyone close to you the things that you done for him or her the way that you did. And I feel like right now they're in your energy. Right now, Taurus, this person's in your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be earth sign as well. Definitely a fire sign. This person, this person is feeling it. They're in isolation. And it's a lot of things that they know they done, and they can't take it back. It's already been done. Whoever this is can't take it back. There's no coming back from it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 8 of Swords here. Some of you went through a lot. You could have been with this person for 8 years. They put you through a lot of hell. You went through a lot of anxiety with this person, how this person treated you. A lot of swords here. Strong air sign here. I also feel like you around this person, you could have been, you couldn't be yourself. You felt bound. You felt tight. You felt bound. You couldn't breathe. It's like you walking on eggshells. And this was somebody you would go bail them out if they would get in trouble. You would go and you would be there. Now that you're gone away from this person, now that you have left this person, some of you could have left this person 5 months ago, 5 years ago, 1 to 5 years ago. Now your life is better. Now you're on your own wheel of fortune. Okay. Also, not only that, with this, look at that, with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and you got the wheel of fortune here. This, you were this person. You were good to this person. This person was selfish. This person, the 7 of Pentacles, this person did not sow into you. This person did not give back to you. You see what I'm saying? In this 7 of Pentacles in the upright, you sowed a lot of seeds, but there was no reciprocity. Okay? You showed up in this person's life as favor, as a blessing, as their good luck charm. Like, you had a lot of favor over your life when you showed up in this person's life. And if he or she would have acted right, would have done right, they could have been on this wheel with you. But you had to leave this person right where they at, because they were very selfish. Not only were they selfish, self-centered, selfish, but this person was also wouldn't hold themselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? You can't deal with somebody like that doesn't hold themselves accountable for the things that they do. You know what I mean? This person definitely wasn't emotional balance. They took their freedom. They took their freedom that you gave them, because you was the type of person you didn't believe in when you first met this man or woman. You ain't the type of person that try to control your partner from going and being where they want to, if they want to go somewhere. It wasn't like, where you going, what you doing. You let that person be themselves, but they took advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you didn't question them, because you tried to trust him or her, but they took that and they just took off with wings with that. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation bird. So this was somebody that you gave. You're not a controlling person. You gave this person their freedom, but at the same time, they took that freedom and ran with it. You know how you be in a relationship or a marriage, and it's like that person's like, they can't even breathe, can't even go to the store and all that. You wasn't that type of person. You let that person hang with their friends and come back home. As long as you respect, come back at a certain time and stuff like that. You wasn't that type that be standing at the door and stuff. But this person took that, the freedom or the being, and they just ran the street. They just done what they wanted to do. Now, for some of y'all, this is somebody you met that was love bombing you. was out to breadcrumb you. This was somebody that did not show you any reciprocity, or they were very selfish. It was a one-sided situation. And now here they come. They had nothing to offer you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. In the reverse, this person never had anything to offer you in the beginning, but I realize, and what Spirit is telling me, Taurus, the reason why you met this man or woman, because you are an empath, and you set yourself up for that. And this person could have been a narcissist. You could have been drawn to this person's problems. You could have failed for this guy or this woman or this man because they was charming. But baby, you walked away. You left them. You decided to walk because none of your cups was being fulfilled. Some of you left this person after 8 years. You made a decision. You wasn't at a crossroad. When you walked out that door, you walked out that door and you left. And a lot of you never look back. Never look back. Yep. You said, get somebody else to do it. You said, there's something else better else out here for me. Because this is not it, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. You were dealing with somebody that took you for granted. You were dealing with somebody that knew that you cared so much about him or her, and they only played on your feelings. But that was a lesson learned, right? For some of y'all, this is past tense. Some of y'all going through this right now. But I see a lot of y'all walking around. Yeah, you had a spiritual awakening. You had a spiritual awakening. You had a spiritual awakening. You woke up quick. You finally woke up. Some of you woke up quick. Now this person is feeling it now. No, they're feeling it. I'm going to tell you why he or she is feeling it. It's because they can't take an advantage of you anymore. That's the only reason. You are a shadow of alchemy. Even though you went through all of this with this person, you learned how to transmute it into positive energy. You are an alchemist. Rebirth. You transmuted all of this that you went through with this man or this woman, and you turned it into power. You are rebirthed. Yep, you made a positive change. Look at that. Yep, you are indeed an alchemist. You turned it all to whatever you went through. You turned it around and you alchemized that and you turned it into positive. You ascend. I feel like when you met this man or woman, you had lack of awareness. You didn't know. You went off of your emotions, and sometimes emotions will get the best of us. Sometimes when we have that empath of loving and taking on somebody else's energy, problems, burdens, it becomes a burden to us. That means that you picked up on everything from their feelings and everything, and you carried that on your back. But that is a lesson that had to be learned, and that is a testimony for a lot of you. You are no longer in that energy now. For some of y'all, you're about to walk out and leave this person. Some of y'all, this is coming up in your near future. We got to learn how to set boundaries. If you're an empath, you definitely got to be aware. Until next time, Taurus.